From being adored and celebrated as beloved child stars that left audiences captivated to undergoing significant changes as they've grown older, leading to a dramatic shift in their career, here are 15 Black child stars who have aged terribly. Number 15. Jaden Smith.
You have to be in the moment. It's like you have to not pretend to be what the guy's doing.
Once known for his unforgettable performance in the 2006 film The Pursuit of Happiness, in which he starred alongside his father, Will Smith, at just 8 years old, Jaden delivered a remarkably natural performance that showcased genuine emotional depth and an innate understanding of his character's struggles. His portrayal of Christopher Jr. demonstrated that his talent extended beyond nepotism, as he brought authenticity and vulnerability to a challenging role, earning major recognition in Hollywood.
You usually sit like this, okay?
Right.
Now, point your foot directly.
Following this breakthrough, Jaden continued to build his resume with notable projects, including the Karate Kid remake in 2010, where his combination of martial arts and character interpretation left everyone glued to the screen. Despite being adored by fans all over the world, as Jaden transitioned into adulthood, several factors began to impact his career momentum. This new personal fan base, coupled with the intense scrutiny that comes with being part of the Smith family legacy, created additional pressure that affected his personal and career choices moving forward. Over the years, Jaden's appearance has transitioned from a healthy, smart-looking child that we once enjoyed his movies to an adult that appears to be fighting with inner demons. While some have said that he could be struggling with drug addiction, which has seriously affected his look, some others believe that he could be battling some internal health problems, from weird fashion choices to mix-matching his shoes to having his hair shaved halfway, unkept dreads on some days, random dye colors on his hair on some other days, to bleaching his brows. Jaden Smith's journey from childhood to adulthood remains one of the most criticized in the Hollywood scene. Number 14. Raven Simone.
What? I said, what? I want to be on the Cosby Show. Yeah!
At just 3 years old, Raven burst into Hollywood, becoming a household name as Olivia Kendall on The Cosby Show from 1989 to 1992. Her natural charisma and comedic timing made her an instant favorite, establishing her as one of television's most recognizable child stars.
I did a lot of auditions and I model, and that's how I got on the show.
Oh, so you were a model?
Yeah.
This early success opened doors throughout the 1990s, including music ventures and guest appearances that kept her in the public eye during her formative years.
He loves Hot Wheels. He always says, do you want to see my Hot Wheels in my playroom? No, all that kind of stuff, so he can sing like.
Her career reached new heights with Disney Channel's That's So Raven, which premiered in 2003 and became the network's most successful original series at the time.
I'm excited to be a part of that crew, but when we sat down to really put the show together and work with the kids, it's like, this is a different show altogether.
As both star and executive producer, Raven demonstrated remarkable business acumen for someone in their late teens. However, years after transitioning from a child star to an adult entertainer, things are completely different for her. After That's So Raven ended in 2007, Raven struggled to find roles, and even some film projects she starred in failed to gain traction, and her attempts to establish herself as a serious actress were met with mixed reception. Her weight gain has starkly contrasted her wholesome and adorable image as a child actor, sparking a different reaction from both industry insiders and audiences today. Number 13. Romeo Miller.
I used just enough. Not my fault we ran out.
Who pours milk into a bowl before they're putting in the cereal?
Brilliant.
Popularly known as Lil Romeo, he captured hearts in the early 2000s as one of hip-hop's youngest stars and a child actor in family-friendly entertainment. Born Percy Romeo Miller Jr., he began his career at just 11 years old with his debut album, Lil Romeo, in 2001, which achieved platinum status and established him as a legitimate young talent in the music industry. His transition into acting came naturally, starring in Nickelodeon's Romeo from 2003 to 2006, where he played a fictionalized version of himself navigating teenage life while managing his music career.
I think it's very unfortunate that you have people who watch shows, even like Game of Thrones, people want people to come together, right?
Today, time has left its mark on Romeo Miller. Now in his 30s, he maintains an athletic build and polished appearance that reflects his diverse career interests, from business ventures to sports commentary. His style has matured considerably, from his early baggy clothes and baseball caps to a more sophisticated wardrobe that suits his roles as a businessman and television personality. Miller's physical transformation mirrors his professional evolution, as he's grown from a diminutive child performer into a confident adult who commands respect in boardrooms and entertainment venues alike, one that has continually left people in amazement. Number 12. DJ Daniel.
I was more me, and when my agents wasn't sending me things of me.
Daniel began his entertainment career as a child actor who quickly became a recognizable face on television. His most notable role was playing Michael Hewley, the funny youngest son on the popular sitcom The Hewleys, which starred comedian D.L. Hewley. His transition to film included a supporting role as Ethan in Disney's 2005 superhero comedy Sky High, which further demonstrated his versatility as a young actor. Transitioning into adulthood, Daniels' life took a dramatic turn in his early 20s when he became involved with legal troubles that would overshadow his entertainment career. He was arrested for murder in Stockton, California in 2011 in connection with a stabbing death and faced charges including premeditated murder, gang activity, and possession. This period marked one of the most challenging chapters of his life, as he went from being a recognizable television personality to facing serious criminal charges that totally affected his appearance.
You know what I'm saying? And I was getting other type of gigs, so I wasn't really feeling the acting. I was doing it since I was 5.
Recently, he made a rare interview appearance, showing a dramatically different appearance with face tattoos that reflect his life experiences since his child acting days. Even though the murder charges against Daniels were eventually dropped, the experience took a significant toll on his mental and emotional well-being, visibly impacting his physical appearance. Gone was the child star that fans loved to see. Number 11. Kesha Knight Pulliam.
That's Keisha, right?
Oh, how can you make me on the TV?
Kesha became America's sweetheart as Rudy Huxtable on The Cosby Show, captivating audiences from 1984 to 1992 with her precocious charm and natural comedic timing. At just 6 years old when the show premiered, she delivered memorable performances that made her the youngest person ever nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Her portrayal of the youngest Huxtable daughter showcased remarkable maturity and charisma, establishing her as one of television's most beloved child performers.
And to see if it's something that you can afford in your self-care plan.
Fast forward to 2016, just 6 months after her wedding, Keisha's world was turned upside down by a painful divorce sparked by her husband's infidelity. As she navigated the aftermath, including solo parenting, her once vibrant, cute persona began to fade. The stress and heartache took a visible toll, marked by struggles with weight gain and a deepening sense of loneliness and depression. Even though her personal life has flourished, after finding love again and getting married to actor Brad James in September 2021, time and age has not been so friendly to Keisha. Number 10. Lil Wayne.
Was not thinking about nothing else. The world could have blown up to the left of him. This is the right of me.
Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., popularly known as Lil Wayne, began his extraordinary journey in hip-hop at just 9 years old, when he became the youngest member of Cash Money Records in 1991. His breakthrough as a solo artist came with The Carter Series, beginning in 2004, which established him as both a commercial powerhouse and critical darling. Currently, Lil Wayne remains at the peak of his creative powers, recently announcing the highly anticipated release of The Carter 6th in June 2025. However, over time, Lil Wayne's appearance has undergone a dramatic transformation, evolving into a distinctly different look that has left fans noticing a huge contrast to his earlier image as a child star. Through the years, his style, tattoos, and overall aesthetic have shifted, reflecting his artistic growth, personal experiences, and ever-changing creativity. Lil Wayne's metamorphosis has been viewed by many as a terrible one that stretches far away from his youthful and innocent image that most fans were in love with. Most criticized in particular is his array of face and body tattoos, as well as varied hairstyles that have become a hallmark of his ever-evolving image, leaving him looking rugged, edgy, and hardly put together. Number 9. Marcus Paul.
As a kid star around people who were, I had great...
Marcus Paulk captured hearts across America as Miles Mitchell, the youngest son on the hit UPN sitcom Moesha, which ran from 1996 to 2001. Paulk began performing at Venice Beach at just 3 years old, showcasing the natural talent that would soon make him a household name. His role as Moesha's witty little brother, alongside Brandy Norwood, established him as one of the most recognizable child actors of the late 1990s. Following Moesha's conclusion, Paulk successfully navigated the challenging transition from television to film, appearing in several notable productions that showcased his maturing talent. However, with his maturing talent came his maturing age that have repeatedly made him almost unrecognizable by most fans who couldn't have enough of him on Moesha. The physical transformation that accompanies his professional evolution reflects the natural maturation process that comes with the passage of time. Far from the child star, known for his adorable and vibrant personality which captivated audiences, Paulk, now in his 30s, looks a lot more different in his physical appearance. Number 8. Gabrielle Union.
Legislation and laws that I will try to change to protect your peace and your sovereignty and your humanity and your rights.
Gabrielle Union's journey to stardom began in the 1990s through television guest appearances that showcased her natural charisma and relatability. She started with small roles in beloved sitcoms such as Saved by the Bell, Moesha, Sister, and Seventh Heaven, where audiences first noticed her magnetic screen presence. Her breakthrough came in 2000 with Bring It On, where she played Isis, the captain of the Clover's cheerleading squad. Fierce, confident, sharp wit, and unapologetic strength, Union found herself in the spotlight at a very young age. Following her Bring It On success, Union strategically chose more film projects that showcased her versatility while maintaining the authenticity that fans loved. As Gabrielle aged, her desire to maintain a youthful appearance has led to speculation about plastic surgery. Her recent public appearances have sparked intense debate, with many believing that she has undergone significant cosmetic procedures that have drastically altered her facial features and body shape. The extent of these perceived changes has drawn criticism, with some arguing that they appear overly done, terribly compromising her natural authenticity. Number 7. Chris Brown.
2 words, very small, but we get it popping out there, all right?
Brown's combination of smooth vocals, impressive dance moves, and boyish charm drew immediate comparisons to Michael Jackson and Usher. His early success was meteoric, with his debut album going double platinum and establishing him as a crossover artist who could appeal to both R&B and pop audiences. In 2009, a domestic violence incident involving his then-girlfriend Rihanna resulted in criminal charges and widespread public backlash against him. This event fundamentally changed his public image and career prospects, leading to canceled performances, lost endorsements, and significant media scrutiny. The incident marked a turning point that caused serious personal controversies that took a huge toll on him over the years. Number 6. Tyler James Williams.
You look just like that kid from Everybody Hates Chris. And now I'm feeling really good.
Williams demonstrated remarkable comedic timing and natural screen presence from an early age, setting the foundation for what would become one of the most successful transitions from child star to respected adult actor in recent memory. His career-defining moment came in 2005 when he was cast as the lead in Everybody Hates Chris, a semi-autobiographical sitcom based on comedian Chris Rock's childhood experiences. Running for 4 seasons until 2009, the show showcased Williams' ability to carry a series as the main character, while delivering both comedic and dramatic performances that resonated with audiences across different demographics.
That one scene, not everyone's seen it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to stop right there.
As a seasoned actor, he has sustained a successful career. Nevertheless, speculation surrounding his has persisted, with some suggesting that his orientation may have evolved over time, sparking rumors that he might be. From his choice of fashion to his behavior and even the way he looks, these speculations remain part of Williams' current predicament. Number 5. Jascha Washington entered the entertainment industry at just 8 years old, making his television debut in 1997 on the episode A Reverend Runs Through It of the series Brooklyn South. This established him as one of Hollywood's most recognizable young African-American actors. His most notable roles included appearances in Enemy of the State, Big Mama's House 2000 and its sequel, as well as other films. Today, at 35 years old, Washington has undergone a complete professional and physical transformation, stepping away from acting to pursue his passion for music and production. His Instagram page reveals a completely different person from the child star people were fond of. The tattoos, dreads, and hair color choices reflect the maturity and artistic seriousness of someone who has spent years developing new creative skills. Number 4. Ashley Amari Adams. Adams is best known for her role as Cece Peterson on the television sitcom The Parenthood, which aired from 1995 to 1999. Adams began her acting career at just 4 years old, quickly becoming one of the most recognizable fan-favorite child stars of the 1990s. Today, at 33 years old, Adams has chosen a markedly different path from her childhood fame, prioritizing privacy and personal fulfillment over public attention. According to reports, Adams hasn't appeared in anything significant since the film Girlfriends and seems to be living a pretty quiet life. She is now a mother, having one daughter named Nori, indicating that she has embraced family life as her primary focus. Her Instagram profile describes her as mommy, artist, wine lover, wedding show enthusiast, culinary foot putter inner, revealing a woman who has found joy in the simple pleasures of motherhood, creative expression, and personal interests at the expense of a star-filled life that her childhood suggested. Number 3. Jaleel White.
This elixir will improve my coordination, my posture, my vocal intonation.
White was just 12 years old when he auditioned for the role of Steve Urkel, a nerdy character who was originally conceived as a one-time appearance. However, his portrayal of the suspender-wearing, bespectacled, nasally voiced teenager with his signature catchphrase, "Did I do that?" immediately captivated audiences and transformed him into one of television's most iconic characters. The character of Steve Urkel became so popular that it essentially took over Family Matters, which had originally been conceived as a spin-off focusing on the Winslow family from Perfect Strangers.
Oh my God! That was it!
Man.
Today, at 48 years old, Jaleel White has successfully reinvented himself as a multifaceted entertainment professional who hosts The Flip Side, a syndicated game show that premiered in fall 2024. His physical appearance has evolved with age. He exudes confidence and style with a dashing smile that lights up the room. He has a well-groomed appearance with neatly trimmed hair and a sharp jawline that contrast his appearance years ago. Number 2. Keke Palmer.
Before, but I was like, okay, I'm into sketch, so I do owe it to Jordan to get me.
Keke was destined for the spotlight from an early age. Her vocal talents emerged at just 5 years old when she belted out "Jesus Loves Me" in her church choir, foreshadowing the multifaceted career that would follow. It was her breakthrough performance as Akilah Anderson in Akilah and the Bee 2006 that truly launched her career. At just 13 years old, she carried the entire film with remarkable maturity and skill, earning critical acclaim and establishing herself as one of the most promising young actresses of her generation. At 31 years old, Palmer remains in the spotlight, even though her personal life has been shrouded by controversial issues surrounding domestic violence and nude leaks that have made her evolution challenging over the years. Number 1. Caleb McLaughlin.
And he was like, are you Caleb Reginald McLaughlin? I'm like, whoa.
McLaughlin's journey to stardom began not in Hollywood, but on the prestigious stages of Broadway, where he honed his craft as a young performer before becoming a household name. McLaughlin first captured attention as young Simba in Disney's The Lion King on Broadway, performing over 2,000 shows between 2012 and 2015. McLaughlin's life changed dramatically in 2016 when he was cast as Lucas Sinclair in Netflix's Stranger Things, a role that defined his teenage years and launched him to international fame. McLaughlin brought depth, humor, and authenticity to Lucas, making him a fan-favorite character who evolved significantly throughout the show's 4 seasons.
My skin is glowing and it's represented.
Currently, at 23 years old, McLaughlin has established himself as an advocate for positive social change, particularly in promoting body positivity and self-esteem among young people. He has spearheaded social media campaigns like Embrace Your Face and Be Your Biggest Fan, using his platform to encourage confidence and self-acceptance. Ultimately, the evolution of these 15 Black child stars have uniquely swayed emotions, leaving people immensely impressed or disappointed. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, like and share.